Making Education Relevant. The Legacy of Dr. Andrew P. Torrence. Dr. Andrew P. Torrence, appointed as the third president of then Tennessee Agricultural and Industrial State College, began his tenure in 1968 during one of the most turbulent periods in African American history. The months following the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on April 6, 1968, Black college campuses were literally ablaze with civil unrest, rioting, and national outrage at the assassination of Dr. King. Black colleges across the country were a powder keg of rage and rebellion. Likewise, conditions at Tennessee Agricultural and Industrial State College, also known as Tennessee A&I, a well-known and respected institution for its athletic prowess, with heroes like Dick Barnett, Ralph Boston, and Wilma Rudolph, were simmering to a boiling point. Despite having witnessed and participated in civil rights marches, watched the rise of black militancy, and endured the setbacks of the Jim Crow system, Dr. Torrence believed in a brighter future for black students. At the college's annual faculty banquet on September 1, 1968, Dr. Torrence outlined his unity of purpose, saying, "Our efforts of the past will not be sufficient to meet the requirements of the present and of the future. Our training must prepare individuals to face a variety of new conditions." Although Dr. Torrence inherited a precarious beginning, he quickly steadied tumultuous waves of unrest and set the college on a path of accomplishment and progress. Under Dr. Torrance's leadership, there was tremendous growth at Tennessee A&I. He introduced 6 new programs that received national accreditation. He also secured $250 million in private funds from the Kellogg Foundation to establish the school's engineering programs. By the end of his tenure in 1974, through a bill passed by the state legislature, the school formally dropped agricultural and industrial from its name and became Tennessee State University. Having steered the university through the rough waters of civil rights unrest and financial instability, Dr. Torrence and his family returned to Tuskegee, Alabama, where he served as Executive Vice President, Provost, and Distinguished Professor at Tuskegee Institute, now Tuskegee University, until 1980. In addition to being a master teacher, distinguished professor, and author, Dr. Torrence was an involved father who always stressed the importance of education to his children. As a kid, I just knew him as Daddy, recalled his son, Reverend Kenneth G. Torrence, who was 21 when his father passed away in 1980 at the age of 58. I remember him as loving, kind, and patient, but only to a point. He could also be quite demanding and unforgiving on matters of discipline and measuring up to his lofty expectations. Dad dedicated his life to preparing me to make it and be successful in a world and a country that discriminates based on the color of one's skin. I always believed there was nothing I couldn't do. Like Dr. Benjamin E. Mays, Dad believed that it wasn't failure that brought shame, but low aim that was sin. He used to often tell me, "Son, I don't care what you decide to become in life. You can be a ditch digger. Just be the best at it that you can be." Dr. Torrence was born in 1920 in Little Rock, Arkansas. After graduating high school, he enrolled at Tennessee A&I State College, where he met the love of his life, then Marion Salters, and graduated in 1948 with a Bachelor of Science degree in agriculture education. He went on to obtain his advanced degrees in agricultural education and economics from the University of Wisconsin. Dr. Torrence came from a large family of 7, consisting of 6 boys and 1 girl. Each of the children went on to college, although the boys' education was briefly interrupted by World War II and military service in the United States Army. All of them, however, were successful in their chosen professions as educators, entrepreneurs, and contributors to the family business, Torrence Flower Shop. Torrence Flower Shop, established in the early 1930s by Boston Lafayette Torrence Sr., the family patriarch, was one of the most successful black businesses in the state of Arkansas. The legacy of Dr. Andrew P. Torrence lives on. In 2018, Reverend Kenneth G. Torrence launched The Truth Teller Incorporated. The Truth Teller is a registered 501c3 nonprofit charity with the mission to provide support and uplift for at-risk youth. Reverend Torrence continues to advance his father's legacy and his lifelong commitment to the value of education through the A.P. Torrence Youth Leadership Academy. The A.P. Torrence Youth Leadership Academy is a summer program for African American males. The program provides unique opportunities for students to learn, excel, and succeed through academic discipline, personal accountability, and character building. At the Academy, each day students walk the wall, a collage featuring African American male heroes such as Frederick Douglass, Jordan Greenway, Maynard Jackson, Barack Obama, Howard Thurman, and Dr. Torrence himself. Each hero's picture features a quote that represents a unique quality for leadership. As I look back, Dad also took every opportunity to expose me to high achievers and role models. I didn't understand at the time that he was planting seeds by allowing me to see what success looked like in people that looked like me. That's what we're doing with the A.P. Torrence Youth Leadership Academy, planting seeds for future success.